So today we continue with this lesson third content revision. Okay. So a few things are remaining. We will continue that also. Once again, we will do the full revision of this lesson from the first. Okay. Yes, let's say lesson third, safety and first aid. Lesson heading is safety and first aid. Fill in the blanks. First one, do not go too close to the dash when food is being cooked. Do not go too close to the dash when food is being cooked. That is gas stove. Book back exercise only. Third lesson, book back exercise only. Search it off and check out the page number. Do not go too close to the gas stove when food is being cooked. Second one, always walk on the dash while on the road. Always walk on the dash while on the road. So always we should walk on the footpath, isn't it? Always walk on the footpath while on the road. The footpath where it will be both the sides. Middle there will be a main road. Both the sides there will be a path which helps the people to walk. It is footpath. Third one, do not put your fingers in electric dash. Do not put your fingers in electric sockets. Electric sockets. Electric sockets is nothing but that holes where we plug the wire. That is the hole which is called the electric socket. So do not put your fingers in electric sockets. Do not put your fingers in electric sockets. See the first one. Do not go too close to the gas stove when food is being cooked. Do not go too close to the gas stove. Gastove, gas stove. Second one. Always walk on the footpath. Always walk on the footpath while on the road. Third one. Do not put your fingers in electric dash. Do not put your fingers in electric sockets. Fourth one. Floors must be kept dash to prevent slipping on them. Floors must be kept clean and dry. Floors must be kept dash. It is clean and dry to prevent slipping on them. To prevent slipping on them. So floors must be kept clean and dry to prevent slipping on them. In lesson also, I think few things are there. Once again. Yes, this and all we've completed. For insect bites. Yes, from this we want to see, I think so. Yes, children. We will complete this lesson part. Then we move to the content revision. I forgot. Okay, see for insect bites. So this lesson is fully about safety and first aid, right? Safety and first aid. So safety we know. What are the safety rules we should follow in where, in which of the places, right? That we saw. And first aid means first aid is nothing but it is the immediate help, quick help we can give to that particular person before the doctor arrives. So either it may happen at home, at school, or somewhere else on the road, whatever it is. So we can try to give some first aid, immediate help to them to rescue from that accident. And then after that also, if it becomes major thing, we can take them to hospital, isn't it? That is about first aid. So for that we saw for if you find someone get injured, how you should behave, how we should give the treatment. First thing, we should not panic, we should not crowd that injured person, and we have to make them to be very comfortable. That is, we should talk to them, we should give water to them, make them to feel free. They can make them to breathe air freely. So all sorts of things we should do. After that also, if we find they are bleeding, we can call doctor. Second thing, if they get a cut or wound, what we can do? You should wash that cutted area through running water. Then you can apply antiseptic cream. After that, you can put bandage. After that also, if you feel bleeding, we can go to doctor. Next thing, if you get burnt, burnt is nothing but if we touch a hot pan or hot stove, how we feel burnt, irritation. So for that, what we can do? For that also, we can show that place to the running water, and we can keep some eyes on it to make it to control that feelingness of that burnt. Okay, so to control that, we can keep the eyes over it or ice packs, and then we should apply some antiseptic cream. If you feel it is a major, so already I told minor burn means a small one, normal burn, small burn that when you are cooking time, we will get the small burn, that is called minor burn. Major burn means if it is a big one, that means the whole body may get burnt. By mistake, if our cloth catch fire, what happens? The whole body may get fire. So to avoid that, that is the major burn. If we feel if it is a major burn, the whole body becomes burnt, all the skin becomes peeling, immediately we should go to doctor. That is the thing. So now we will see for insect bites. We all know some insects will bite us, right? Like mosquitoes, some fleas, like that it will bite. Let's see what we should do. Many times people get bitten by insects such as bees or wasps. Bees means honeybees. Wasps, Tamil we say kolavi. Some insect bites are very painful and cause swelling. Yes. If these bees and wasps bite us, really we will get very pain, severe pain, and become swell. Swelling means what? Vingi poru. Try to remove the sting. Use pair of tweezer. Tweezer, to remove the thorns. For that and all, we can use the tweezer. Try to remove the sting. Sting is nothing but a sharp thing, stick-like thing which would present in the bees and wasps. That may contain little poison. So if it if it bites means what happens? The poison will enter into the blood. So that only it leads to severe pain and our hands become swelling. Okay, so if we remove the sting only, the pain will reduce. So how we can remove the sting? By using tweezer. Next, wash the affected spot with soap and water. Which place that insect would bite? The bitten area, you should wash it thoroughly with soap and water. Next, put some ice over the affected spot or pour cold water to reduce any swelling. Yes, to reduce any swelling, we can put some ice over the affected spot or we can pour some cold water. And last, we can apply some calamine lotion to reduce itching. You might know the calamine lotion, pinkish in color. It is really very good for all allergies. We can apply. What are the allergies we may get in our skin, either on face or hands, for body, whatever. For that allergies, we can apply this calamine lotion, and it can able to reduce the itching also. Okay, itching also controlled by using this calamine lotion because it keeps the body to be little cool. it makes to feel cool. So we can apply that calamine lotion. Understood? So this is the first aid measure what we should follow when we get bite from insect. So first thing, if they bitten, what happens? We should first thing we should remove the sting. Sting is nothing but a sharp pain which would present in the bees and wax. That we should remove. Then you should wash that affected area with soap and water. One means if there are any germs present in it, we can clean it. So that only we can wash with soap and water. Then you can apply ice on it, or we can pour some cold water. And lastly, we can apply some calamine lotion. Okay. And yes, good morning to all. Listen, if someone faints, this is the last point. Heading, fainting means what? Mayakam puradu. So faint. If we find anyone faint, what we should do? What treatment we can give? Tweezer, I already told. It is like a thing which would present in the first aid box to pick the thorns, to pick little things like a nail cutter. Wait, I will show the picture, that first aid box picture. Yes, see, this is the first aid box. Tweezer is nothing but after the torch. Can you see that middle area? Red color is the torch. After the torch, you can see that white color, like two mouth open. That is called tweezer, which helps to pick out the minute thing out. So by using our hands, we cannot pick out the minute thorns, something which would stick in our body. So for that, we can use this tweezer to hold it and we can remove from our body. That is called tweezer. Can you understand? Someone asked, no doubt, I think Milan Matthew. So see, tweezer is nothing but next to torch. Red color is the torch. Next to torch is the tweezer, that white color. Okay, can you understand, Milan? Yes, good. That is called tweezer, which helps to pick up that minute things which would stick in our body. Okay. So by using our hands and nails, we cannot remove that. So on the time, we can use this tweezer to remove. Yes, let's see the last one. If someone becomes fainted, what we should do? What treatment we can give? Let's see. Make the person lie down with his or her head at the level lower than the body. Can you see what that boy is doing? That man, that girl becomes fainted. What he is doing? He is making that girl's head to be down and he is lifting up her legs. This helps the blood and oxygen reach the brain faster. Why we need to do like that? That means the blood and the oxygen supply from the legs to the brain, it will move very faster. So that only they are lifting up the legs and making the head to be down. Understood? Little down and the legs should be little up. So the flowing of blood and the oxygen supply inside the body will be reached quickly to the brain to make them to be conscious. Next, do not crowd around a person who has fainted. Yes, this is what I keep on telling, that we should not crowd that fainted person or injured person, because they need free air supply. That is much important, because air contains oxygen. Oxygen is the important one for breathing, isn't it? So, be safe, Samrut. So, what happened? If we crowd them, they can't breathe freely. So, to avoid that situation, we should not crowd them. We should allow the free air to enter into them to breathe well. Okay. Next, let fresh air come to him or her. Then sprinkle cold water on their forehead. Call for the doctor immediately. So these are some first aid treatment what we can do at home whenever we are seeing that immediate person. Sprinkle cold water is nothing but you might have seen if anybody becomes fainted, what they will do? They will take some water in their hands and they will sprinkle on their face, isn't it? So for funny thing, if you play and all, we used to do like that. So that is a thing which makes them to be wake up from that fainting. So after that also, they are not wake up. After that first one treatment, no, that also that fainted person didn't get that conscious means immediately we should call doctor. Understood? So first aid, again I'm telling, first aid is not the full treatment we cannot give at home. Full treatment who can give? Doctor alone can give. But first aid is nothing but simple treatment we can do by ourselves, which make us to be conscious. Then after that also, if we feel very difficult, we can move to doctor. So if we can do some treatment at home, means better we can do. We no need to go to doctor for often. Understood? Let's try. So yes, this is all about this lesson, safety and first aid. Hope you're clear. So now we move to the content revision. Sorry, first I forgot these two headings I didn't teach you, that I would forgot. Suddenly only I remembered. So now we move to content revision. Then only you can understand, no? Okay, yes. So Phillips, do not go too close to the gas stove. Do not go too close to the gas stove when food is being cooked. Second one, always walk on the footpath while on the road. Always walk on the footpath while on the road. Third one, do not put your fingers in electric sockets. Do not put your fingers in electric sockets. Yes. Fourth one, floors must be kept dashed to prevent slipping on them. Yes. If our floors are clean and dry, then only we can avoid the slipping. If the floor is not clean, the floor becomes wet, surely we will slip, right? So floors must be kept clean and dry to prevent slipping on them. Fifth one, apply and dash cream or lotion over a wound. Apply an antiseptic cream. Yes, if we get any wound or anything, mostly everybody will have the first aid box at home. If here before, if you didn't have, you should have that first aid box. What that first aid box should contain? One scissor, cotton roll, antiseptic cream, then band-aid, simple thing, Dettol, liquid. So these are the simple things that we should have at home, which is called the first aid. So if you get any wound, so immediately we can apply the antiseptic cream which can cure. So apply an antiseptic cream or lotion over a wound. Next one, true or false? First one, use water. Use water to put off fire caused due to electricity. Use water to put off fire caused due to electricity. So once there is a fire caused because of electrical circuit, means whether we can put water on it. No, we should not put water. We should not pour water, because what happened? I already told, water can catch the current supply quickly. So you should not pour water if there is a fire on the electrical circuit. So that is false. Second one, some insect bites cause swelling. Is it so? Just now we saw. Yes. Some insect bites may cause swelling. Okay. So though they have a pain and there will be swelling also. Swelling means vingipura. So some insect bites cause swelling is true. Third one, avoid walking in between parked vehicles. Avoid walking in between parked vehicles. Yes, you should not walk in between the parked vehicles because what happens? That silencer you might have no. Silencer will be in the two-wheeler, no, that may to heat. If we walk in between the two vehicles, what happens? Surely you may get burned by that silencer. So you should not walk in between. So that is true. Fourth one, always sit close to a running table fan. Is it so? No, false. You should not sit near to the running table fan because I already told it may catch your hair or your dress, which leads to major accident. So, always sit close to a running table fan. It's a false. Fifth one. Use a swimming tube if you do not swim well. Yes, true. If you doesn't know how to swim well, we can use swimming tube. That is not a bad thing. It's a good one which can save our life. So use a swimming tube if you do not swim well is true. Okay, once again that true or false one more time. Use water to put off fire caused due to electricity. Use water to put off fire caused due to electricity is false. Second one. Some insect bites cause swelling. Some insect bites cause swelling is true. Third one, avoid walking in between parked vehicles. Avoid walking in between parked vehicles. True. Fourth one, always sit close to a running table fan. Always sit close to a running table fan is false. Fifth one, use a swimming tube if you do not swim well. Use a swimming tube if you do not swim well. Yes, it is true. Now we move to the short answer questions. First one, why do accidents happen? Why do accidents happen? So why accidents are happen? Accidents happen when we are careless or when we are in a hurry. Isn't it? Yes. When the accidents are happen? When we are careless. If we didn't show the full attention, what are the work we are doing? Either riding a bike on the road or doing some work in the electrical circuit, whatever we are doing. If we are careless, surely what happens? We should meet some accident. So accidents happen when we are careless and when we are in a hurry. What are the work we are doing? We should be very careful and we should do with full concentration. That is important. So why do accidents happen? Accidents happen when we are careless or when we are in a hurry. Second one, why should we avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen? Why should we avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen? We should avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen as they catch fire easily. Okay. So why should we avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen? We should avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen as they catch fire easily. Simple. So we should avoid from that after kitchen you can write from the question itself and remaining part alone you should write. That is as they catch fire easily. Easy. Why should we avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen? We should avoid wearing synthetic clothes in the kitchen as they catch fire easily. Okay, third one. What should we use to reach objects kept at a height? If you kept your things at a height, what thing we can use? To reach objects kept at a height, we should use a stool or a step ladder. Okay, to take things from the height, this is from left, anything, you can use stool, long stool, or you can use the step ladder. Step ladder is nothing but different kinds of step ladders are there. We may have at home. Isn't it? Everybody should have at home to take the things from the left. So you should use either a stool or a step ladder. To reach objects kept at a height, we should use a stool or a step ladder. We should use stool or a step ladder. Fourth one, why should we not leave toys on the floor? Why should we not leave toys on the floor? Why should we should not leave the toys on the floor? We should not leave toys on the floor as someone may trip over them and fall. Yes, if we leave toys on the floor, what happens? Someone may trip over them and they may fall. So that we should avoid leaving toys, leaving anything, books, bag or whatever on the floor. We should replace it correctly. We should not leave toys on the floor as someone may trip over them and fall. See what is first aid? Define first aid. First aid is the immediate medical help given to an injured person before medical aid arrives. So define first aid. First aid is the immediate medical help given to an injured person before medical aid arrives. Medical aid is nothing but the doctor or ambulance or nurse. So before their arrival, if we give some immediate help, if we give some immediate treatment to them, that is called the first aid. So first aid is the immediate medical help given to an injured person before medical aid arrives. Before medical aid arrives. So first aid is the immediate help given to an injured person before medical aid arrives. So again 3, 4 and 5 together. What should be used to reach objects kept at a height? To reach objects kept at a height, we should use a stool or a step ladder. We should use a stool or a step ladder. Fourth one, why should we not leave toys on the floor? Why should we not leave toys on the floor? We should not leave toys on the floor as someone may trip over them and fall. As someone may trip over them and fall. Define first aid. First aid is the immediate medical help given to an injured person before medical aid arrives. Or you can write before doctor arrives. That also correct. So first aid is the immediate medical help given to an injured person before doctor arrives. Before doctor arrives. Okay. So hope you all clear with this. Lesson 3 was over and the content also we started. So let's work for some short answers we completed. So long answer is remaining. That we will see in the next class. Okay, children. So keep on learn. Don't waste the time. Okay. Yes. Okay, children. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.